everyone, and welcome back to our Better Together series here with OrthoLazer and Moss Wellness. I'm Scarleth Castro from Moss Wellness, and we're so excited to bring you another topic that's very educational around pain around your kneecap. If you're experiencing this pain that's around or behind your kneecap, stay tuned with us as we just walk you through our partnership and how it will combine your healing not only faster but deeper. So today we're going to be talking about the chondromalacia patella, also known as patellofemoral pain syndrome. And what that is if you're experiencing pain that is behind or around that kneecap, then you're experiencing chondromalacia patella. And so what that is if the cartilage that is located right behind that kneecap softens or breaks down, it causes that cracking pain. And it really gets worse when you go up the stairs, when you squat, when you're doing really high intensive overuse of this, not only this area, but the indirect muscles that impact the movement and stability of our knee, like the quads, your hamstrings, and your calves, but also your TFL that's located on the side and the IT band. So the wonderful thing is that OrthoLazer and Moss Wellness can help you with your recovery. So we really encourage you to visit OrthoLazer with their ML8 therapy, because what it does, it's going to definitely allow for that relief to be penetrated deeper, and it will increase that blood flow, what we want. So then you can come visit us for a massage, but also it will allow for that cartilage to heal. And that's exactly what chondromalacia patella is, right? We're talking about that cartilage that is located behind the knee. So ML8 laser therapy can definitely get deeper to that cartilage, so that when you come visit us, all that deep work has already been established, and then we can begin that manual therapy. So today I have here Shaq, who is experiencing a little bit of that kneecap pain. And so what my job is when you visit us at Moss Wellness is to ensure that we can work on that vastus medialis quadricep muscle, and then we're going to work on his IT as well as his TFL, and then I'm going to turn him over to focus on his hamstrings and calves. All right, so if I had my client, right, again, for purposes of the video, we'll do a speed demonstration, but if I had my client without clothing, I would start, ensuring that I'm softening the tissue, right? So I'm going to do a lot of effleurage this way, but also let's not forget that the main area is the VMO, which is that vastus medialis oblique, which is located right here. So what I'm going to do is a lot of palm work. I'm even going to drive it all the way, because I'm also forgot to mention that I'm working on those hip flexors as well. Okay, so ensuring doing a lot of just touching where that muscle might be tight, but we also want to be careful with the direct impact on that knee. Okay, I'm going to do this a couple times, all the way, carrying it all the way to find some relief. I could also use my fist and pressing down. How does that feel, Shaq? Is good pressure? Awesome. All right, so I'll do these about 2 to 3 times as I warm up the tissue. And then what I'll do is I'm actually going to do almost like a pretzel 1.0, where I turn him and his hip. Yep, very good. And then from here, I'm going to start to feel for that TFL right here. Same thing. Gonna warm it up first before I add some pressure. I'm even gonna pin it a little bit. How does that feel? Is it good? Yeah. And I'm gonna pin it with my thumb. Yep. So I'm gonna work this area for a good while until I can feel that muscle softening, right? And then I can move towards the IT band. So carrying it all the way, making sure. All right, but I'll also make sure my client is comfortable. Yeah, very good. There we go. Yeah, nice. We don't want to strain their back. This pretzel 1.0 is as stretching for that lower back, but that's not what we're doing on this session. We're mostly focusing to relax these muscles and get deeper. So a lot of that work would happen here and in that TFL, that tensor fasciae. I can't really say that one, so let's just call it the TFL for now. All right, and then even while I'm here, I can, in this position, still also target the hamstrings, right? All the work that we do is ensuring that we're softening the tissue before we go in deep, right? I could also use my forearms to take it all the way down to those attachments, right? Can also give a little bit to that piriformis, right? And glute muscles, and working through on a deeper level with my forearm to get into those hamstring muscles, okay? And similar here, I could target a little bit of the calf muscles in this position, all right, before I turn my client on facing down in that prone position. All right, so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and turn him over. You can face down. Awesome, there we go. Then I'm gonna adjust the booster. And I'm gonna end my session. This is a 90-minute, but for the sake, again, of our video, we're speeding through it. So here where he doesn't have clothes, I can use a little bit of oil, which allows me to actually soften the tissue before I go deep. So I'll do a few of these, carrying all the way. You wanna ensure that we're completing each move, carrying it all the way to the Achilles and down. And then I will do the hamstring and glutes, same thing, before I start my work. And then I'll do a couple strokes up, carrying it down. And as I go up, going deep, allow all these muscles to soften and give some break to our knee, okay? These definitely do a lot of work while our kneecap or cartilage is soft. All right, then I'll do the same thing, and then I'll go deep into those hamstrings. I could either use my fist on a side, and then once I've worked it and warmed it up, then I can really do that deep work. All right, because the hamstring is a big muscle, and I'm gonna carry it all the way. All the way to the glute and piriformis, allows for some relief. And that's what we got for you, my friends. This is a combination of OrthoLazer ML8 laser therapy and Moss Wellness 90 minutes therapeutic massage. We cannot wait to see you guys on our next one. We do have a series of multiple areas of pain around the knee, so stay tuned and we'll see you next time.
Hey everybody, I'm Audrey, the Center Director over here at OrthoLazer in Woodbridge, Virginia. Thank you for watching our Better Together series, where Moss Wellness and OrthoLazer unite to redefine your recovery. To learn more about how laser therapy and Moss Wellness can support your healing journey, click the link below to schedule a consult with OrthoLazer or reserve your next step towards recovery at Moss Wellness. Together, we're redefining recovery.